Are you buying a home? Are you afraid your offer won't be accepted because of financing? Does the seller want a guaranteed closing date? What about appraisal? Are you worried about a low appraisal? Well, I have a solution for you called Knock Go, Guaranteed Offer. Hi, I'm Marty, broker owner of Mr Palm Bay Realty. I recently did a YouTube Shorts video about this, but there was only so much I could give you in 60 seconds. This will be a deep, detailed look. This program is for first-time home buyers and others who don't have a home to sell. Knock Go combines a cash-backed conventional or jumbo mortgage with a closing guarantee and appraisal protection. Knock Go, Guaranteed Offer, combines the best features of a cash offer in your competitive new home loan, so you can beat out other buyers for your dream home without paying more. Why? Because your offer is not contingent on financing. Even if your loan isn't 100% clear to close, Knock will guarantee to fund your loan with the cash on closing date. With your offer not being contingent on financing, you're up to 4 times more likely to win your dream home, according to Redfin. Low appraisal? No problem. A low appraisal means you risk losing your dream home if you don't come up with the extra cash. Yeah, right, like everybody's got cash. If your appraisal comes in low, Knock provides a credit for up to 100% of your closing costs to help you bridge the gap. Finally, you pay no extra fees for your guaranteed offer, and their rates are competitive with other lenders, so you get the buying power of cash at 0 additional cost. Let's have a closer look. The first step is to select a realtor to help you with the process. Only a Knock certified agent is available to offer this program to their clients. And guess what? I'm certified and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. The Knock Guaranteed Offer loan is either conventional or jumbo loan. Sorry, no FHA or VA financing here. Loans that are contingent upon the sale of an existing home are not eligible for Knock Go. If you're in that situation, you should consider a Knock Home Swap loan. In order to qualify for the loan, all parties on the loan application must meet the credit score requirement of having a minimum of 620 FICO score. Pre-approval. You must have a valid Knock underwritten pre-approval prior to executing your purchase contract. You can't start without it. Underwritten approvals require a hard credit pull and your submission of minimum required documentation. If your qualifying information or employment changes, the pre-approval may be revoked. You must qualify for the original loan terms requested. If a change in the loan structure or program is requested, or if Knock must issue a counteroffer, you may no longer be qualified for the guaranteed closing date, and appraisal protection might also become voidable. What about the purchase contract? Knock must receive the fully executed purchase contract and all addenda within 1 calendar day of mutual acceptance by you and the sellers. No contract changes or addendums are allowed less than 5 days before the agreed upon closing date. So what is the closing date? The closing date set in the executed purchase contract must be at least 30 calendar days from the binding date of the contract. Mail-away closings, powers of attorney, and closings in trust requests must be received at least 15 days prior to closing. And the closing day must fall on a business day. Contract closing date must be before the pre-approval expiration date, which is 90 days. Interest rate. The interest rate must be locked in at least 15 days prior to closing. And appraisal. A satisfactory appraisal is required to close a loan, and it must be received at least 7 days prior to closing. If your appraisal delivery is delayed, or if the appraisal is subject to conditions, or revisions are required, the loan closing will need to be delayed, and the closing guarantee will become void. Sorry. You must pay the appraisal invoice within 24 hours of the receipt. And here's the big benefit. Appraisal protection terms. If the appraisal comes in below the sales price, Knock will issue a credit to you at closing to help bridge the gap with the sellers. The credit cannot exceed the total amount of your closing costs and is also limited to the lesser of either of these three things. 1. The full amount needed to bridge the gap between the original down payment and the new down payment amount. 2. 100% of your closing costs less any pre-existing lender credits other than credits received or points paid for rate reduction. Or 3. 3% of the loan amount. Here's an example. You are purchasing a home for $500,000 and are prepared to put 5%, $25,000, down towards your purchase of your home. Their estimated closing costs, inclusive of lender fees, are $10,760. However, the appraisal comes in at $490,000 or $10,000 short, and the seller still wants his $500,000 price. Based on the lower appraisal value, the loan amount is adjusted down from the original $475,000 to $465,500 to stay qualified at 5% down payment. This means that the borrower's total down payment requirement has increased from $25,000 to $34,500, a $9,500 increase. Who's going to make up that difference? To help with this, Not Guaranteed offers appraisal protection. In this scenario, NOC's appraisal protection will cover the lesser of these three things. 1. The $9,500 needed to bridge the gap between the original down payment and the new down payment. Or 2. $10,760 closing costs. Or 3. 3% of the loan amount, which is $13,965. So in this instance, NOC will cover the full $9,500 needed to bridge the gap created by the low appraisal. Back to guaranteed closing date. Sellers prefer cash offers over finance offers because finance offers do not provide guarantees related to the closing timelines. And in a competitive market, you need every purchasing advantage you can get without incurring additional costs. Unlike other home buying solutions, they do not charge a program fee for this benefit, and they don't charge origination fees for the loan. You simply will be responsible for customary closing costs, like taxes, title fees, insurance, as with any real estate purchase, and a lending fee of $1,450. If you made it this far in this video, you probably like what you're seeing. In that case, hit that subscribe button below, and you'll be notified whenever I put up a new video. If you're considering to moving into or out of the Palm Bay area, or call me, text me, or leave a comment below. I'll be glad to help you out.